Hello. Welcome to Starseed Direct. Today we are going to be sharing an adapted version of a literary piece by Fiona, and that is The Power of Chakras. Every cell in the human body vibrates constantly with energy, and for centuries, mystics and healers of many cultures have accepted that the human body draws energy into it from a universal energy field. Ancient Hindu cultures recognized the chakras as the means by which the body draws this energy, and ancient texts depict multi-layered energy fields around the body, known today as the aura. Yet much of the science behind these energy fields is still to be explored and explained. Many of today's scientific discoveries can confirm that we are more than just our physical body, but those other aspects of ourselves that make us who we are remain mysteries to science. Energy, by its very nature, is continually moving and changing, contracting and expanding, becoming congested and releasing once more to a free-flowing stream. The energy that is around our bodies is very much a reflection of who we are and of our state of well-being on all levels: emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual. What are chakras? Chakras are the energy centers of the body. A Sanskrit word, chakra, means wheel or disc, and each chakra moves with a spinning motion, forming a vortex. It is these vortices that filter the energy of the environment around us and disperse it throughout our body. Knowledge of these energy centers is ancient, with its precise origins lost in time. It is generally accepted, though, that the knowledge stems from ancient Hindu teachings. There are 7 major chakras. 1 enters the physical body at the top of the head, and the other 6 occur along the vertical midline of the body, with energy entering the body from both the front and the back. It is important to remember that the chakras are constantly interacting and that they are no more separate from each other than they are from our aura. Think in terms of the chakras being an intense concentration of energy within our entire energy system. Although the energy moving through the chakras is always moving, the vitality of the energy can lessen in and if an area of our life is out of balance. Western cultures generally believe that our behavior and our actions are largely governed by our intellect. In Eastern cultures, the idea that the movement of energy into and around our bodies influences our state of mind, and therefore our actions, is well known. These energy channels are also considered part of our connection with the divine, with a higher consciousness. There are many exercises, meditations, and healing techniques that focus on balancing the chakras and aim to help us remove any blocks or imbalances to the natural movement of energy. It is believed that when the energy of the chakras is flowing freely and operating as an integrated whole, we will operate at our optimum level of physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Now, There are many more than 7 chakras. However, we are going to cover in this episode the main 7. The first is the inner energy of the 7 chakras. This first chakra is located at the base of the spine. The corresponding color to this chakra is red. The Sanskrit name of this chakra is Muladhara. This chakra is represented by a lotus of 4 petals. The meaning of the Sanskrit name of the first chakra, Muladhara, is root, and it is this first chakra that acts as our root and is concerned with our connection to the earth and our very basic fundamental needs for survival, sustenance, shelter, the health of our physical body, and safety. If the energy of this chakra is depleted or blocked, our connection to nature and the world around us may be weakened. As a result, we are likely to feel spacey or ungrounded and less stable. In this condition, we may neglect our physical needs, and we may become unhealthy and weak as a result of this neglect. If the energy of this chakra is overstimulated, we may become too attached to things of the physical world and place too much importance on material wealth and possessions. We may be unable to develop the higher levels of our nature because we are afraid to risk losing these possessions. A miser, a person who is unable to enjoy their wealth for fear of losing it, is the perfect example of the energy of this chakra being out of balance. The second chakra is located in the lower abdomen area. The corresponding color to this chakra is orange. The Sanskrit name of this chakra is Svadhisthana, commonly known as the sacral, and it is represented by a lotus of 6 petals. The energy of the second chakra is concerned with change, with creating form from formlessness. Our creativity, whether it is expressed artistically, academically, physically, or in the ultimate creative act, producing a child, is the energy of the second chakra. Second chakra energy is also the source of our sexuality. A free flow of energy through this chakra will be manifested as vitality and a passionate approach to life. The Sanskrit name of this chakra roughly translates as to sweeten, as the energy of this chakra is concerned with the pleasures of life, with desires, and with nurturing ourselves and our creativity. When it is in balance, this chakra brings an immense amount of pleasure into our lives. It allows us to see the beauty in the people and things around us, and allows us to take delight in our own creative abilities and passions. If we have an excessive energy in this chakra, we may overly focus on satisfying our desires, or unaware or unwilling to acknowledge that it is not always necessary or healthy to have our desires met. If we have depleted energy levels in this chakra, we may deprive ourselves of any pleasure, or try to deny that we have any desires, and thus stifle our creativity and our passion. The third chakra is located at the solar plexus. The corresponding color to this chakra is yellow. The Sanskrit name of this chakra is Manipura. It is represented by a lotus of 10 petals. The energy of the third chakra is concerned with personal power, our sense of our place in the world, our confidence in ourselves, and our self-esteem are centered on this chakra. It is the seat of our will. Our ability to stand by our convictions and carry out what we have willed is dependent on the energy of this chakra. With this chakra out of balance, we may overly express sensitivity to the reactions of other people, feeling indifference or coolness as rejection, and anything less than totally positive feedback as criticism of ourselves. Our inner critic may also be operating at a level where we have little confidence in our capabilities, our worthiness, or our chances of being loved. When this chakra is in balance, we are able to accept the responsibilities that are truly ours and be confident in our actions and abilities. We are able to decide how we wish to act and then maintain our chosen courses of action. We will also be able to function without the approval of everyone around us. The courage and strength to be who we are without outside approval is a sign of a healthy self-esteem. The fourth chakra. The fourth chakra is concerned with unconditional love. It is located in the middle of the chest. The corresponding color to this chakra is green, and the Sanskrit name of this chakra is Anahata, commonly referred to as the heart chakra, and it is represented by a lotus of 12 petals. This chakra affects our ability to consider others, to be gentle in our expectations of ourselves, and to empathize with the challenges and the joys experienced by others. It is the link between our intellect and our spiritual selves. Unconditional love is a state of being. It can also be a conscious decision. We can engage our will, the third chakra, and direct the love of the fourth chakra to all those around us. When we are aware of how all things are interconnected and give unconditional love to all those around us, we have a great sense of inner peace and well-being. An individual who is continually giving, even when they are in need themselves, is likely to be out of balance in third chakra energy. Similarly, someone who denies any empathy with those around them and is unable to show compassion would likely have depleted energy in this chakra. The fifth chakra. The Sanskrit name of this chakra is Visuddha, commonly referred to as the throat. It is represented by a lotus of 16 petals. The fifth chakra represents expression and communication. Both verbal and non-verbal are the themes of this chakra. Some mystics believe that the throat chakra is responsible for the telepathic abilities that are often associated with picking up on the thoughts of others. You may be experiencing these abilities when you know that the phone is about to ring before it does, or when you know who is on the phone before you answer a call. From an energy viewpoint, this kind of telepathy is possible because every living thing is connected by the energy that flows through the chakras. When this chakra is out of balance, we are likely to be over-talkative and to speak about nothing in particular. In this state, it is very difficult for us to listen, and for those around us, it may be unlikely that these people will spend very long listening. When we have depleted our energy in this chakra, we are likely to be uncommunicative, or we give unclear messages in our nonverbal communications. When this chakra is in balance, we are considered and thoughtful with our communication and are aware of how they affect those around us. We are able to express our needs and our desires and maintain personal integrity with our communications, to speak our truth without being hurtful to others. The sixth chakra. The corresponding color to the sixth chakra is indigo, and the Sanskrit name of this chakra is Ajna, commonly referred to as the third eye. It is represented by a lotus of 2 petals. The third eye is the chakra where the conscious meets the unconscious, where our imagination and inner sight reside. The development of this chakra involves becoming more aware of our intuition and extrasensory perception. This is the energy of clairvoyance and of other abilities such as precognition, i.e., the ability to know of an event before it happens, and psychometry, the ability to sense information about an event or a person by touching or holding a related object. An excess of energy in this chakra can mean that a person will be too influenced by the psychic realm and may become ungrounded, disorganized, or disoriented, and appear spacey. A depletion of sixth chakra energy can lead to a person being seen as narrow-minded and fixed in their thinking. There may be uncomfortable feelings with anything that challenges them to think or feel something beyond their usual tunnel vision. If we have a balanced sixth chakra, we can utilize this additional information and combine it with our innate wisdom in order to make decisions that are not based on fear or ego. We are able to use our minds and the power of visualization to have a positive impact on our surroundings and to improve the quality of our lives and the lives of those around us. And then we have the seventh chakra. The seventh chakra is located at the top of the head. The corresponding color to this chakra is violet, and the Sanskrit name of this chakra is Sahasrara, commonly referred to as the crown. It is represented by a lotus of 1,000 petals. The seventh chakra is about insight, inner knowing, and self-realization. It is the home of our spirituality and our connection with the divine. The Sanskrit name for this chakra means thousandfold, referring to the number of petals of the lotus that represents this chakra. It symbolizes the unlimited nature of our thought processes. This chakra is the portal through which the energy that is the human life force enters the body. From the seventh chakra, this energy filters down through every other part of the body and through each of the other chakras. The strength and vitality of this energy in a person reflects their level of personal development. Developed to its full potential, the energy of this chakra brings the highest level of consciousness and in an indication that the person has mastered the challenges of all the other chakras. Many healers and mystics believe that humankind, as part of the evolutionary process, is moved forward at an ever larger number who are fully developing this chakra. Many healers and mystics believe that humankind, as part of the evolutionary process, is moving toward an ever larger number of people who are fully developing this chakra. When the majority of people have developed the crown, it is expected that humankind will take a great step forward away from the needs and conflicts of the lower chakras toward a more spiritually oriented existence. Now that we've covered the main 7 that are popularly identified, I want to take a moment to talk about the minor chakras. Although the 7 chakras are by far the major energy centers of the body, there are additional minor chakras at the hands, the feet, and the knees. Some researchers have claimed up to 122 secondary chakras. Some mystics also recognize a chakra located below the feet, connecting us to the earth and another located approximately 30 centimeters above the crown, connecting us to the divine. Chakras in the hands. To feel the energy centers in your hands, begin by clenching your hands into fists a few times. Then relax your hands and positioning your hands about 30 centimeters apart. Very gradually move your hands closer together. You may be able to feel an increased pressure between your hands. This is the energy of the minor chakras in your hands. People who practice energy healing techniques often feel quite intense heat flowing from their hands during and after healing sessions, as their hand chakras have been activated. The flow of energy. Healers who work with energy and are sensitive to the energy of the chakras are often aware of the spinning movement of the chakras. The speed and evenness of the spinning are used to gauge whether or not the chakra is in balance. When the entire energy system of the chakras is integrated and balanced, energy flows smoothly and freely between them. Although healers may often refer to opening or unblocking a chakra, there is always energy moving through these energy centers. The real aim is balance in the amount and the flow of energy through the chakras. There are many ways to help balance them. There are physical exercises to strengthen the body, and in turn, the strength of the energy flowing through the body. There are also therapies such as flower essences, aromatherapy oils, and there are many other subtle energy healing techniques. Emotional well-being also affects the energy of the chakras. Clearing the residue of our emotional disturbances will increase the vitality of our overall energy systems. A large portion of maintaining a healthy energetic balance has a strong tie to taking care of one's emotional and mental health. Unresolved traumas, stresses, and emotional upsets leave a residue within the energy system of your body. A small argument where you don't feel too threatened or hurt may clear reasonably quickly from your energy system, but an upset where you feel deeply affected or where you feel that many issues remain unresolved may leave long-lasting remnants in your energy system. Old hurts and unresolved resentments leave energy traces in your aura. Ensuring that you are emotionally healthy will help you maintain a strong energy system. Holding on to negative emotions and spending a large portion of your time feeling fearful, jealous, or angry can alter the clarity and the color of your aura. Seeking the help of professional counselors, psychotherapists, or psychologists can help you gain clarity in the areas of your life that are stressing you or causing you to feel ill at ease. Depression, for example, is not just an emotional condition, it also impacts on physical health. It is important to seek professional help immediately if you think you may be suffering depression. Examine too the company you keep. If you are in a relationship where you feel that you are always giving, but your love, time, and attention are not returned, it is very likely that the other person is draining your energy. You may notice that you feel depleted and lacking in energy after spending time with this person. It's important to know whether or not this is a pattern. You may find it easy, or at least possible, to end one relationship because it is a one-way street. But if you repeatedly find yourself in relationships like this, it may be best to seek the help of a therapist or break this behavior pattern. To learn more about the power of chakras, I highly recommend this 64-page book, authored by Fiona. You can purchase your own copy. The information will be in the description box below. Thank you for tuning in to this special episode of Starseed Direct.